Hi there, and welcome to Food with Len. Today I'm going to be making a totally illegitimate Cuban sandwich. Why illegitimate? Well, first of all, to make a legitimate Cuban sandwich you need Cuban bread. I don't have Cuban bread. What I do have is hoagie rolls. So I'll be making this on a hoagie roll. The next thing that makes this completely illegitimate is the fact that you do not use mayonnaise at all on a Cuban sandwich. So don't do this in any way, manner, shape, or form if you want legitimacy. Also, if you want legitimacy, make sure that you get your bread from, I think it's, can't remember the name, Segundo Bakery in Tampa, Florida. Look it up. It's who the Columbia restaurant gets their bread from. El Segunda, I think it is. But the problem is, to ship 6 loaves up here, which would be $18, the shipping itself is $49. For that kind of money, I'm going to get in the car and drive to Tampa. Which, by the way, I grew up in Tampa. Tampa's a kind of like the capital of the Cuban sandwich. Now what I've got here is pork that I made in my last video, the pork roast video. I'll probably leave a link to that. You want pickle slices. Normally you would use 2 or 3. If your bun's big enough to support that, mine only supports like 1. So first I'm going to put down the pickle, then I'm going to put down my sliced pork, which I have sliced up from the last batch of pork. Next thing you want is ham. You can use pretty much any ham, boiled ham. I got Black Forest here because it was what was available. So the trick to a really good Cuban sandwich is to not overload it. And I know another thing a lot of people do is they like to press it. But when I grew up in Tampa and I was eating these all the time, they were available in most delis and they weren't pressed. You could get it in a convenience store, corner restaurants, takeouts, a lot of places like that. And they did not press them at the time. So I'm kind of doing, and since I don't have the authentic bread, kind of doing the cheat of toasting the bread, which is probably not what you're going to do. But anyway, if you want a Cuban sandwich at home and you don't have the availability of good Cuban bread, this is how you make it. No mayonnaise, typically. I like mayonnaise on mine. It's not authentic, but it is what it is. But anyway, mustard, pickle, pork, sliced pork. Don't use that pulled pork or whatever. That it really just makes crap out of it. Ham, and then Swiss cheese. And then, if you have a good knife, and I don't, you just give it a slice, like so. Put it up to the camera for the thumbnail shot. And that's about it. Now I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you try this, even if it isn't authentic, even if it didn't come from Tampa. It tastes good. I made a Cuban sandwich video before on my other channel, but it occurs to me that I don't have one on this one. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. And consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in another video.